Hey guys, in the previous class I talked about what spread is, and as you can see, and let me show you guys something. As you can see, I told you that this green line has to pass this blue line before I can start making profits. As you can see, this is it here. I'm making 835 naira here. So this green line pass this blue line before I start making profit. So I wish the spread is very small, like the way I show you in the 4 hours time frame. At least by now my money should have been about at least 2000 naira. No, but due to the spread, the distance at which this market has moved, okay, just imagine in a scenario whereby this green line is at this level, with this red line. You can see the distance from my blue line to that level. At least I should have made enough funds. I should have made more than this. So that is why you have to be aware of spread given to you by your broker. The larger the spread, the lower chance for you to make money with that broker. That's just the issue there. So today I'll be talking about lot size and leverage. Now, let's dive into what lot size is and what leverage is. Now, lot size. Lot size is, what I call it, the value or the price at which you want to stake your trade, or the percentage at which you want to stake your trade. In whatever way, I'm going to show you what I mean by lot size. So we have one lot size. We have 0.1 lot size, and we have 0.01 lot size, and we have 0.001. Now these are the 4 type of lot size we have. This one lot size is what we call standard lot size. Please have your pen and book with you. This lot size is what we call standard lot size. This one is what we call micro lot size. This 0.01. This 0.001 is what we call mini lot size, and this 0.0001 is what we call nano lot size. Now the value of this one lot size, is $100,000. What does this mean? It say before you can stake this lot size, you must have at least $100,000 in your account. Wait, before you can stake, what am I doing? Sorry. Before you can stake this lot size, you must have what? $100,000 in your account. C30. So before I can stake a one lot size, I have to have at least $100,000 in my account. Now 0.01 lot size means before you can trade 0.01 lot size, you have to have at least 10,000 lot size in your account. 10,000 balance, $10,000 in your account before you can trade this 0.01 lot size. Now this 0.001 lot size, you have to have at least $1,000 in your account before you can trade this lot size. Now this 0.0001, you have to have at least $100 in your account before you can stake this lot size. Now all those things are essential before you can stake any trade in the forex market. Now most broker in Nigeria does not offer this value. Most broker in Nigeria does not offer this value. They don't offer this value. So the lowest they offer is 0.001. So they don't offer below 0.01. So what do I mean by these lot sizes? What are these $100,000, $10,000, $1,000? The value of one lot size is $100,000. It means if you don't have $100,000 in your account, you cannot trade with this value. Now let me show you a metaphor. Now these are the lot size here. These are the lot size here. Now this is one lot size. I have to have at least 100,000 in my account before I can take this trade. Now look at my account. What did I have? 199,634.66 naira. I don't think this will work, but with the power of leverage, it can work. Now, if I should place a buy with this trade now, not enough money. You can see, not enough money because I'm trading in naira. Converting this to dollar is not even up to $100,000 for me to take this trade. Now, if I increase my leverage, I'll have the chances of taking this trade if my leverage is very high, which I'm going to explain leverage later on. Now, because of I don't have that balance, convert this 199 naira 634.66 naira to dollar. You see, it is not even up to anywhere for me to take this lot size. It is not even anywhere. So I have to reduce my lot size to 0.1. which is you have to have at least $10,000 before you can take this lot size. If you don't have $10,000, you cannot take this lot size. If it is 0.2, I have to have $20,000, 0.3, $30,000, 0.4, $40,000, 0.5, $50,000, is 0.9, $90,000. When it now enter 1, it will now be worth $100,000. If I want to take 2, I have to have $200,000. If I want to take 3, I have to have $300,000. If I want to take 9, I have to have $900,000. If I want to take 10, I have to have $1 million before I can take that trade. Do you understand that? Now, because I am only having 199, which is not even up to $200, I won't be able to take this trade also. Look at what it will say. I don't know if I've increased my leverage though, but let's see what you say. Oh, done. It took it. It took me in, and look at where it took me in here. You can see what I'm telling you with the power of spread. Look at where it took me in here. So this green line now has to come across this one. It must cross it before I can start making profit. So when will it cross it now? I wish the distance is at this level, or a thing is very small. I would have been making profit by now. So that's why you have to be careful of spread. Now I'm able to take this trade. You see, my balance is not up to that to take that. If you calculate this thing in dollar, it is just $200. It's not even up to $200. But because of leverage, I'm able to take this entry. Do you see that? Because of leverage, I'm able to take that entry. So that is what I'm trying to tell you about lot size. You have to have a certain amount to your account balance to have that lot size. Now, how does leverage assist in lot size? Now, we have some broker offer leverage from 1 ratio. Some broker offer 1 to ratio unlimited, but most broker offer 1 to ratio 2000. Now, we also have 1 ratio 1000. All these are called leverage. I'm going to explain it. And we have 1 ratio 500. Now we have 1 ratio 400. Some broker offer 1 ratio 400. 1 ratio 400. Sorry for my writing. I'm using mouse, the system mouse, not external mouse, the laptop mouse I mean. And we have 1 ratio 100. Let's stop at 1 ratio 100. Some broker even offer below 1 ratio 100. Some broker offer 1 ratio 10. Now, what does this does? What does it do? This one ratio stuff of a thing. What does it do? Let's imagine now this broker that I have here now. I want to deposit $1,000 in this broker. Let's say this is the amount I'm depositing on this broker. Now, $1,000. This is what I have in my account. Without this leverage, without the help of this leverage, I can only, without the help of this leverage, like without even use, these are leverage. Without even using this leverage at all, let me write the leverage. Leverage. I don't know if this is the spelling, but pardon me. Leverage. This should be it. I don't want to make the video too long. Now, this is the leverage. Now, what am I saying here? I have $1,000 with me now. That's what is in my account balance. Now, without leverage at all, without saying I don't want to use leverage at all, with this $1,000, I can only trade with this lot size 0.001. Because 0.001, I have to have $100 before I can trade, and I have $1,000. So if I should lose 10 times, my $1,000 is gone. Pew! I won't be able to trade with 0.001, because if I trade with 0.001, I can only take that trade once, and any little movement to the downside, maybe I take a buy. Any little movement to the downside, I lose this fund instantly. Once. I won't be able to take this trade, which is 0.1, because my account balance is reading $1,000. I won't be able to take that trade. I won't be able to take with one lot size because my account balance is reading $1,000. I won't be able. Now, this is where leverage now comes in. Now, if I say my account balance is this low, that I can only take this trade, which most broker does not even have this nano. This is called nano. This is called mini. This is called micro, and this is called standard. Some broker will never allow you to use nano. Most broker does not have nano. Most brokers start with mini, which is 0.01, and this 0.01 is $1,000. So if I just take $1,000, my $1,000 is gone. Now I have fun now. It's too much. So because of that, we use what we call leverage. Now, what does this mean? If I'm using leverage of 1:100, it means that every $1 in this $1 is equivalent to $100. So $100 times $1,000, this will be the artificial amount I have. Let's use calculator. Now, 1,000 times, because I'm using leverage of 1:10, 1:100, it means that every of my $1 in this 1,000, count 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, till you count it to 1,000. This $1 is equivalent to what? $100. Same thing with this $1, same thing with this $1, same thing with this $1, same thing with this one, continuously till it completes 1,000. So each $1 inside this 1,000 is equivalent to $100. So when you now calculate it, you now show you how much you have. So it means I have what? $100,000 in my account, which the broker borrowed me $100. It means I have what? $100,000. So with that $100,000, I'll be able to trade with 0.01, and I'll be able to trade with 0.1 without any fear. But I won't be able to take one lot size, because if I take one lot size, my account is wiped out. I'll cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. Nobody will even hear me. So I'll be able to trade with 0.01 lot size if I'm using this leverage, because at that time my account balance is now reading $100,000 artificially. It won't be showing. It won't show your main balance. This is what will be showing in your main balance. But anytime you want to take a trade, the leverage will what? We assist you to take this trade, which is 0.01 and 0.01. You can see that with the balance we have $100,000. Now, I know most of you will have Ojukokoro. What I mean that most of you will have how will I put this in grammar? Why will I use 1:100? Ogbeni, I'll use 1:2000. Now, if you are using 1:2000, it means that every $1 is $2,000 to your account. Calculate that 2,000 times 1,000. How much do you have? How will I calculate this? Is this 2 million, or is this 200 million, or is this 20 million? I'm sorry. This is okay. Let's say unit, tens, hundred, thousand, tens of thousand, hundreds of thousand, million. So you are having $2 million in your account. So with $2 million in your account, using this kind of leverage, I can take this trade. I can take trade with one lot size. I can take trade with one lot size. I won't be afraid. But mind you, the leverage can only allow you take this lot size, but it is not your account balance. See, the leverage 1:2000 will only allow you take this one lot size, but it is not your account balance. Can your account balance withstand the power of this lot size? No. If you are taking at 1:1000, per pips can be either $10 per pips. Calculating it with this kind of lot size, you should know what will happen to your balance. You may not lose your fund instantly. You may not lose it instantly, but after it goes like 50 to 80 pips against you, you may lose everything. You may lose everything. So that's why using high leverage, you have to have the power of using stop loss. You have to have the power of using stop loss. High leverage can make you lose all your funds. So with this leverage, my account is artificially 2 million naira. So I'll be able to take this lot size, I'll be able to take this lot size, I'll be able to take this lot size. But can my account withstand the value of this lot size? No. My account cannot withstand the value of this lot size also. So my account can withstand the value of this lot size. Do you see that? My account can withstand the value of this lot size. So I'll be trading with this lot size depending on the currency pair, depending on the pair. If you are using gold, gold is volatile. So trading with 0.01 can still save you in gold than you flying to this one. You may lose your phone, or you now flying to this one, you will cry to your daddy. So the higher the leverage, minimize your loss size if you are using a high leverage. If you use a low leverage, it may not tempt you to use higher loss size. But if you are using higher leverage, it will tempt you to use higher loss size. And if you are using higher loss size, always use your stop loss. Your account may not withstand that loss size if it is $1,000 account. If it is $100,000 account, your account can withstand one loss size. It will withstand it if you are using this leverage, because your account is approximately the value of this one loss size. So it will withstand it very well. If you have $100,000, if you have $10,000, your account can withstand 0.01 to withstand it. But if you don't use stop loss, it will not withstand it. So you can lose and you can make profit. Hope you understand what leverage and lot size is. See you guys to the next class. I don't want this video to be long, but it's long anyway. So use the comment section if you have any question to ask, and please subscribe to this channel also. So see you guys to the next class.